Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Shively, and for my doctoral experience capstone, I focus on promoting children's well being surrounding the use of technology. With tech playing a huge role in kids' lives today, my goal was to educate and empower families to help children develop healthy, balanced tech habits. Electronic devices are everywhere and deeply embedded in daily life. Children born in 2007 or later have never known a world without smartphones. On average, children aged 8 to 18 spend about 7.5 hours a day on screens for leisure. So, this is not including schoolwork. Technology isn't all bad though. When it's used intentionally, it can increase engagement, boost motivation, and enhance learning. Research shows that technology can support skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and even social emotional understanding when it's used in moderation. However, excessive screen use, especially in children, can negatively affect physical, cognitive, and emotional development. Research links too much screen time to issues like poor sleep, obesity, reduced attention, and even mental health concerns like anxiety and depression. Brain imaging studies suggest that chronic screen exposure may alter developing brains similarly to substance addiction. Children's underdeveloped self regulation skills make them especially vulnerable to screen dependence. The research highlights the need to guide children toward balanced tech use. My project was built on this idea, helping parents and educators set realistic boundaries and support children's overall development in a digital world. So, this leads me to my purpose of my deck, which was to promote children's well being surrounding the use of technology. I completed my project at Northridge Elementary School here in Bismarck, North Dakota. Northridge is a Title I school that serves over 400 students in grades K through 5. With strong leadership and dedicated staff, the school values both academic success and student well-being. To assess the school's needs, I used a two-phase approach. I conducted a teacher focus group, classroom observation, and distributed surveys to parents, teachers, and students to get a well-rounded picture of technology use and its effects. Phase 1 was a focus group of 7 teachers where I asked 8 open-ended questions with follow-up questions as needed. Teachers shared consistent concerns about how screen time affects students. Things like poor sleep, shorter attention spans, reduced creativity, and social skill challenges kept coming up. They also emphasized the need for more parent education around tech use and wanted more non-digital brain break ideas to use in the classroom. Phase 2 consisted of classroom observations and parent, student, and teacher surveys. The surveys aimed to assess technology use at home and school, as well as parents' and teachers' perception of technology's impact on children's well-being. A total of 55 parents, 18 teachers, and 381 students completed the survey. The findings highlighted key areas of concern regarding tech use and its impact on children. A significant portion, 46.2% of students, reported using electronic devices for 3 or more hours on weekdays after school. When asked about their own screen time habits, 36.1% of students believed they did not spend too much time on devices, while 33.2% believed they did, and 30.5% of students were unsure. Classroom observations revealed that multiple students fell asleep in class and then later disclosed that they had trouble sleeping the night before due to late night screen use. This finding is consistent with research showing that excessive screen exposure before bedtime can interfere with sleep patterns in children. According to a study on screen time and sleep disturbances, children who engage in more than 2 hours of screen use in the evening are at higher risk for delayed sleep onset and decreased sleep quality. Parental awareness and technology-related practices varied. Over half of the parents, 58.1%, reported that their child exceeds the CDC's recommended daily screen time on weekdays. However, 65.6% of parents believe they had a good to excellent understanding of screen time's impact on children. Despite this, 88.9% of teachers disagreed that parents fully understand the effects of technology use on children. Similarly, 88.9% of teachers believed parents do not effectively implement strategies to promote healthy technology habits at home. In contrast, 88.9% of parents reported having parental controls set up on their child's devices. These findings suggest a discrepancy between parents' perceptions and the actual practices regarding screen time. Research indicates that while parents may be aware of screen time recommendations, they often struggle to enforce limits effectively. Additionally, studies have shown that increasing parental awareness and implementing straightforward strategies can significantly reduce children's screen time. While many parents believe they had a solid understanding of the effects of screen time, teachers overwhelmingly disagreed, indicating that students were not consistently developing healthy digital habits at home. The triangulation of both quantitative and qualitative data revealed a notable gap in awareness regarding technology's impact on children's well-being. With guidance from my faculty and site mentors, this insight led me to focus on parent education as a central component of my project. Both parents and teachers play a critical role in shaping children's tech habits. That's why I grounded my project in the social cognitive theory, which emphasizes modeling, observation, and imitation. Equipping parents and educators with knowledge and tools to promote balanced technology use for children. I created evidence-based resources for parents and teachers. The topics included understanding screen time and its impact, building healthy tech habits, various types of screen time, encouraging tech-free time, empowering parents as role models, and the importance of brain breaks. Each topic had a downloadable handout, a narrated video, and additional tools and resources. Based on mentor feedback, a website was the best way to house everything and make it easily accessible. Scan the QR code on the screen to view my website. To address low parent engagement, as noted by my mentors and various teachers and school staff, I implemented multiple outreach strategies. Flyers containing a QR code linking to the website were distributed at parent-teacher conferences and sent home with students. In addition, classroom teachers emailed the website link directly to parents, and the school newsletter featured a video about my program. These efforts aim to make accessing the information as easy and inviting as possible. The person, environment, occupation model also guided my work. The goal wasn't to eliminate technology, but to empower parents to create a better fit between their child, their activities, and their environments. Balance is key, allowing kids to benefit from technology without it replacing other meaningful occupations. Early on in my program, I observed that parent engagement was limited. In response, and to maximize the impact of my project, I developed and delivered 2 student lessons to ensure the message reached the children directly. These lessons were designed to complement the parent resources, reinforcing key messages both at school and at home. The first lesson was taught in all 24 classrooms. Students watched a video about tech's impact, discussed healthy screen time habits, reflected on their screen time habits, and created personal goals using a one-pager. This supported occupational balance by helping students become more mindful of how their choices affect their health and daily performance. The second lesson, completed in 17 classrooms, reviewed their previous goals and included an interactive trivia game about screen time. Students then brainstormed screen-free activities and drew or wrote about one they'd like to try at home. The lesson was adjusted by grade level, and students were encouraged to take their work home and talk about it with family, extending the impact beyond the classroom. A summary of my program's outcomes. So, the program's effectiveness was evaluated through website analytics, a parent post survey, and student focus groups. Due to low parent engagement, a planned focus group was replaced with a brief post survey, where I had 9 responses. 77.8% of parents said the website increased their understanding of tech's impact on children's well-being. 100% agreed the strategies were practical and easy to apply. The website had 63 active users and 191 views. Parents stated they appreciated the clarity but suggested a stronger homepage message to highlight the risks. Student feedback highlights. 34 students from 17 classrooms participated in post-lesson focus groups. Students recalled screen time limits, negative effects of overuse, and non-tech activity ideas. Most found the lessons helpful and enjoyable, especially setting the technology goals and the trivia game. Many students reported they had a shift in their mindset, including using timers and limiting screen time at home after participating in the tech lessons. When asked what is something you learned about screen time that everyone your age should know, student responses included, don't use screens too much, no more than 2 hours a day for fun. Technology is junk food for our brains. It's okay sometimes, but not too much. Through this capstone project, I have gained skills in program development, resource creation, and professional communication. I have strengthened my leadership through the design and implementation of a school-wide program. I learned the importance of using multiple outreach strategies to connect with families, including flyers, emails, and a website. I felt like I adapted well to challenges throughout this program, including low parent engagement. I collaborated with key stakeholders and adjusted plans to ensure effective program delivery. I developed strategies to support parent involvement and promote children's digital well-being. Here are my references. My project aimed to meet families and educators right where they are, offering practical tools and information to support children's well-being in a digital world. By addressing both parent education and student engagement, the program offered a well-rounded approach to promoting healthy screen habits for kids. Technology is here to stay, but with the right support and modeling, we can teach children how to use it meaningfully and mindfully without losing the activities that matter most to their growth and happiness. Thanks for tuning in to listen. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out.